For this tutorial, you're going to want to start off with a freshly washed and moisturized face, and then go ahead and apply any face primer you like. I found it easiest to start off with my eyes, so go ahead and prime your eyes with any eyelid primer, and I'm also going to have a list of all the products used in this tutorial down below, so I don't have to mention them throughout the video, but if you're curious, they will be down there for you. The next step is to take some Scotch tape, and using the flat edge side, go ahead and line it up against your eye like you see me doing here, and this just prevents eyeshadow fallout and also creates a really defined straight line for your eyeshadow. And then on the inner half of my eyelid, I'm just applying a red eyeshadow, and I used a really big palette for this, so you can find red pretty much in any of those larger palettes. And then I'm just taking a black eyeshadow, putting it on the outer half and blending it into my crease using windshield wiper motions and kind of going very far into the crease all the way along my eyelid there. And then as a brow bone highlight, I'm just using a very creamy white color, I guess, just to give it a little bit more definition and to blend in the black a little bit more. Now you can go ahead and remove the tape and kind of blend in the edges of the harsh line. You can totally leave it that harsh, but I like to blend it in a little bit better, and sometimes the brush doesn't always work, so I go ahead and just use my fingers when it doesn't seem to work as nicely as I'd like it to. For this look, I wanted to apply a little bit of eyeliner, so I just did a thin line with my Dolly Wink eyeliner. You can totally apply a thicker amount or even do a wing if you like, but I figured that it just looked nice with a thin line. Also for this look, I would highly recommend filling in your eyebrows just to make them a bit darker and more defined, because this can be a really harsh look and it does look best with darker eyebrows. And then just go ahead and set that with any brow gel you like. And for this look, to make it more dramatic, I added some false eyelashes, and I also applied mascara to my top and bottom lashes. Next is the fun part with the liquid latex, and you basically need just toilet paper ripped up into little pieces, and then go ahead and sponge the liquid latex onto your face. And I kind of like to describe this as like paper mache on your face, because you basically want to apply the liquid latex and then apply the toilet paper thin pieces on top and kind of just press them on, apply more latex, and then put more tissue paper on, and just kind of repeat that until you think you have enough covered in the area you want. And so I'm just putting a cut by my mouth and then up by my eye and repeating the same step. It's fairly easy and not hard at all, so that's why this is a really good Halloween look if you want to go with something a little bit more gory. And then taking a full coverage foundation in a light shade, which I really didn't have to go out and buy a light shade because I am very pale. I just took this on a flat kabuki brush from Sedona Lace, and this is a really good foundation brush to make your skin look very flawless, which is perfect for this look. And it's also gentle enough over the cuts, I guess, soon to be cuts, and so that's why it works well. And you basically just want to blend it in. The cuts are going to be a little bit harder to make look like your skin because they are going from pure white because of the toilet paper, but what I did was I took a NYX jumbo eye pencil and I just kind of smudged this all over my face when my foundation was still kind of wet, and I just blended this in to make myself look a little bit more paler, because who knew that was possible. And this is a really good alternative if you don't have like a white cream, because you can totally just paint your face white if you want to do that and blend it in, but this worked just as well, and I think that it was kind of handy and it worked really nicely. I liked it. And then for the cuts, you basically just want to take tweezers and poke a hole in it and then find the hole and just cut up. Be very careful not to cut your cheek, obviously, but once you get underneath the tissue paper and the latex, it's very easy to open up and kind of work with. And yeah, just be really careful, and this totally looks really gruesome, but it was definitely very fun. And then you're left with a nice open cut. And then in the cut, I like to add a purple and red and black mixture of eyeshadows, and I just kind of place that into the cut with a flat shading brush, and it worked really well. And I highly suggest just using mostly purple and red eyeshadows. And then taking Vampire Blood, which is just liquid blood basically, and you're just gonna place that inside kind of in a heavy amount so it looks real and thick and everything. And this dries really nicely, looks very authentic and gory. And as you see me doing here, I kind of just dripped it down to see if it would look like that, but just applying a little bit of blood to each cut makes it look a little bit more real, and it's just super fun. And then I just finished with some powder because you don't want to be oily during the night or if you're taking any pictures on Halloween, so just go ahead and set your face with some powder. I don't know why I just said that, set your face, it sounds weird. And then just go ahead and apply any dark vampy lipstick you have. Mine is from NYX, and then just clean it up with concealer to make it look a little bit more flawless. And that is the completed Gory vampire makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Have a great day. Bye.